Warning. The music does start and stop abruptly in this video, just like the same way it does in the game. So it's not me not doing anything, it's me not doing it on purpose, to keep the more authentic feeling. As for in-game sounds, I decided not to torture your ears with ear-raping nuclear explosions. Trust me, you do not want to hear them. Until I find a way to fix that problem, I'll just stick with the music. Greetings! It's me, Walter Richards, and we're going back a little to the past. I felt like doing a little let's play of this game because if I won't do it, no one's gonna do it. I'm sure no one has done one yet, so why the hell not? Today we're playing Gromada. It's an old as fuck game. Released back in 1999 by Buka Entertainment. I think it's still a pretty good game. Even though it's 13 years old now, it's a pretty good classic. Although you're not doing much in it. Really. But we'll get to all the technicalities while in game. So let's just get started. Now I know that most of us don't understand Russian, and the whole intro which explains the story is in Russian. I'll just let you know the English version, the rough sketch of what's going on. You are a member of this kind of army group working on a new tank called Cassandra. It's a new class of tanks, like super tanks. They can repair themselves. They can have many guns. And all that kind of shit. Recently this girl called Anna showed up out of nowhere and became your assistant. Well, I don't know. Your boss thought she's all cool and shit. Let's let her do her own thing in your team. So she became a part of the crew. That idea. The whole action takes in planet Gromada, which, unlike IGN, the idiots like to state, is not an artificial planet. Who the hell builds a planet anyway? This is a planet used by the human military for testing purposes. Today is a big day with Cassandra and the crew. You are supposed to show off this tank commission, how this thing works. Everything's going fine. You're blowing shit up like nothing. But Anna, that fucking bitch, hits the self-destruct button. Why was it in there in the first place? I don't know, but she did it. You were pissed. Pissed very much indeed. You run up to the control tower where she was sitting in, and the rage did his own. She's kinda bleeding, isn't she? Nope, she's not. Oh god, she lost her skin, what the hell? No, she's an android. Apparently aliens didn't like your job. Alien robots, I mean. You kinda got shot in the shoulder, but you managed to escape. Locked her up in the control tower and just left. Left for the tank. But all is not lost. The tank is not yet dead. You see, the tank had an experimental self-repairing engine. It kinda fixed some vital parts so it would still work somehow, but it managed to lose all of its neat weapons and technologies in the process. So you can drive it, but it's not as good as it was. So you decide to take it up for a little revenge. To kill Anna, because apparently your journey to the tank from the control room, from the control tower, was a very long one. But here we are. The first level, the stand-up. Normally we would have these levels like showdown and something. Now we have stand-up. First thing you want to do in here is drive the hell out of that circle. Those markers are there for a reason. See, the turrets shoot. If you sit there too long, they're gonna blow you up and you instantly lose the first level like a moron. To beat this, you don't need to flex your brain muscle too much. You just gotta blow up one of the turrets, then this repair drone shows up, opening an exit portal for you. If you don't blow up the turret, it's not gonna be there. Grab a few health pickups from those bushes, drive into the exit portal, and you're all set. That's a victory sign, by the way. Seems easy enough, isn't it? And the second level, service center. While it's loading, I'll let you know what the hell is going on. You move around with your tank, which, if you forgot, is Cassandra, with arrow keys. You look around with the mouse, right click to shoot. You can also move with the mouse with left click, but I would not recommend doing that. It is not an efficient method of movement. You will often get stuck on rocks, which I must tell you are quite a problematic thing. There's tons of them, and there's always rocks in the most unnecessary places. They're the biggest dicks of all the time. If you don't count the mines. And you hit tab to see the health indicator, ammo, and the radar. You must do that, else you will have a hard time beating this game. I managed to beat it without even knowing there's a radar, but it's really hard if you don't have one. Now your tank only comes equipped with the laser cannon. As I told you from the story, your tank repaired itself with that engine. Unfortunately you lost all of your guns, so you gotta get them back. Sounds like Metroid series? I don't know, kinda. I never played that. Sorry. But it's not a big deal. As long as you have the laser cannon, you'll be alright. There's no way to lose it from it. So, in service center level, you go to the left like we did it in the beginning of the level. You go up here, you kill those two tanks. You get the key from one of them. You will need it. Keys are necessary for beating this level, as much as others as well. There will be many levels which require a key to get access to something. And I have no fucking clue how those mines ended up there. They weren't there before. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Well, not a lot is happening on the screen actually. Well, it would go faster if you wouldn't have shitty worm tracks. You know, the thing we're currently using to drive around. But once you get that key, just go back to the beginning and go up instead of left. And you'll be going the right way. The levels here are pretty linear. You would expect more non-linearity, or however you say it. But it's a 1999 game, what do you want? Just leave it alone. A bit about the enemies now that we have one. That dick will show up quite often. You cannot dodge his shells. There's no way to do that. However, his shells barely do any damage to you. You can tell that the enemy is about to blow up by the smoke that comes out of them. I'm stuttering. And you can't drive into those pools of shit. Sorry. But yeah, those guys will show up all the time, but they don't do much damage. They're only a problem if they're in large groups and you're low on health. Consider them the regular enemies, or whatever you call them. Mooks, goons, whatever. They are not afraid. Often in the levels you'll find these containers. Easy to blow up, but they are also containing good stuff in them. Ammo and health pickups are always necessary. Don't miss a chance to check inside them. And that's the service center. Looks pretty damn obvious, don't you think? For an underground garage, which was supposed to be hidden and all that. Normally, if you did not get that key, this would be closed. But since you got it, voila! You are inside the upgrade shop. For now, we can't do anything other than getting a new weapon and a new chassis. Fuck worm tracks, we have wheels. I had to do that because when you get out of a service garage, the level screen music is still playing for some reason. And I forgot to show off the secondary weapon, the cannon. It shoots shells which you collect all the time. It's a pretty regular ammo type. But yeah, now that we have wheels, levels will go on much faster. I hope. This level is not hard, it's just long. That's what's a bit bad about it. Well, while we're going to the exit, here's a fun fact. You see those bubbles over there? If you have rocket launchers, you can blow them up. Why the fuck would you need to do that? I don't know. But you can sometimes blow them up with regular weapons like lasers and cannons, even though they're considered aerial type enemies or whatever. They don't do anything. But finally we got past that. Since we went to the service garage, we can now access it at any point in the game except when we're in the level. We're gonna visit that place quite a bit to get some new weapons. Now let's get to the third level. It's called Dance Field. I like to call it Rodeo because of a reason we'll soon see. That's a row of mines, right? Yep, that's a row of mines. But it's not the only one. And that's why you really could use a radar here. You can see up ahead what's going on. Red dots show mines. We're currently having quite a bit of them, don't you think? Considering on your skills, this level can be either short or long. Short, like for me, because I just went rodeo through them. Or long if you decide to play it safe and blow them up one by one. And that's the cannon, by the way. It shoots faster than the laser. It is stronger than the laser, but it's not rechargeable. We also picked up a key again and an upgrade module. It looked like a yellow brownish mushroom head. While we don't really do anything in game, they are useful nevertheless, as they allow you to unlock new weapons. Collect them all the time you see them. That's the end of part 1. We'll continue on part 2. Stay tuned if you're interested.